name is Regina Brazel. I'm from BtheMath. I'm a 20-year educator and a level 2 Google certified instructor. This video is how to assign a Google slide to your classroom. First off, I'm in my classroom, and as always, your assignments are posted through classwork, and it comes up with, I've already had a Google Docs assigned, and I'm going to create an assignment. And so this is going to pull up your generic assignment form. And previously, I created the Google Slides that I want my students to work with. And so I'm going to click Add, and I want to add this from my Google Drive, because that's where they save your Google Docs, your Google Slides, all of your forms are saved in your Drive. Usually it comes up with recent things that have been done today or in the last week or so. And here's my assignment that I wanted. Now, if it wasn't here, I could just type in the search bar with the assignment that I need. But this one's here. I'm wanting them to do an All About Me slide. And so once I click it, I've selected it, I want to add it to my assignments. So it comes up down here as for one student, and I'm going to go up here to my title and put All About Me. And I didn't capitalize the all, so I can just click on it and fix it. And you can put instructions there if you want to. That's totally up to you. Follow what the slide says. However you want to put there as far as your assignment goes. And remember, this is generic, just to try to help teachers and those using Classroom to get this. Okay, so now I have my slides, and then I need to come over to this side, and I want it to be this, my class, and I only have one class. Some of you have multiple classes, and so you can select which one you want it to assign it to, and then you can select your student. Usually it's all students. And then I have a category set up in my classroom for classwork and 100 points. And then on the due date, you select it, and it comes up with no due date first. And then you can just choose. I want mine to be a week out, so I'm going to say April 3rd. And then I'm going to click the time, because that automatically puts it in there. It usually defaults at midnight. You can leave it at midnight or select it as what you want. So it says it's due Friday, April 3rd at midnight. I don't have topics created in my classroom. That would be for high school teachers that have multiple things or whatever. You can create topics if you want to, and you can also create a rubric of how it's going to be graded. So check and make sure your title's done, and then your instructions, and then you have your Google slide. Now, here's the big one. Right here, right now, only the students can view the file. That means if they logged into their classroom, they would not be able to do anything to it. They would not be able to edit it. And so click the down arrow here and come down, and you can edit. Now, if you tell them they can edit, all students edit one file. And they're editing your file. So if you don't have an original saved, they're going to be changing your document. And so what I do is I generally tell them to make a copy for the student, and that way each individual student in your classroom gets a copy for in their Drive. Okay? So I've selected make a copy, and if you click down on your assign, you can schedule it, you can save it if you're not sure you're finished with it, and then just click assign. And so now it's going to save it into your classroom. and it sends out a notification on their classroom that they have an assignment sent, and it emails them. And so now we have two assignments. We have the All About Me, which is the Google Slides, and this internet challenge is a document that I did on a previous video if you want to see how to insert a document. And so that's there, and if you go look at your stream, it's going to come up and show this is your assignment and it's a Google slide. Now I'm going to take a second and show you what this would look like from the student's point of view. So I'm going to pull up one of my students that I have in this classroom. Maybe the internet. Okay, so here's my email. Here's my All About Me assignment. I can click it, and I can say I want to open it. And so as a student, that's how they get it from email. I will also show you what it looks like from their classroom in just a second. So it's pulling up their assignment, and it just shows it here. And if you'll actually go back to their stream, I want to show you that as well. And they click, when they show up here and they click in the classroom, it usually shows no work is due soon, but it also shows that it's posted here. And so there's the assignment. It says it's assigned. It doesn't show the due date because it's over a week out. And so if they click it there, it's going to come up to that same screen that they had at the beginning. And so the student will come over here to the work and click the document there, and it's going to open up a new Google slide presentation. So they don't have to find it. It already takes them to slides. They don't have to search for slides. It's there. And now they can go through all the tools on slides and create the All About Me presentation or whatever it is you've assigned them to do. Now, as they're working on this, if they add a slide, so let me come over here and just add a slide real quick. Okay, it's going to say saving, and it's going to be all changes are saved in their drive. Now, let's just pretend that this assignment is finished, and I've closed it out. The assignment, and I can't get to my thing. Okay, the assignment has not been turned in at this time. The student has worked on the assignment, but to turn it into the teacher, they actually have to finish their assignment, finish working on it, and actually click the turn in button, and it's going to submit the All About Me slide back to the teacher, and they have to click turn in. And unless it says that it's submitted, then it's not actually turned in. They didn't actually put it in the tray in the classroom. I mean, if they were turning in a paper document. So they have to make sure they turn it in. And so that is an overview of an assigning, I'm sorry, I said that wrong. That is an overview of how to assign a Google Slides presentation to Classroom. There is one more thing on Google Slides that works pretty well. If you want students to check in with you, or you need to have some sort of communication with them, you can do a slide document with each student's name on them and on there, and they just go through and find their name, and then they can type on it, and it's only editing one document in your classroom. Again, everybody can see that, so that's just something that you have to decide if that's what you want to do or not. I hope this helps, and follow me or subscribe to my channel, BtheMath. Email me at BtheMath@gmail.com for any specific videos. Thanks again for watching.